Hey folks, it's Ben here from the Fibreglass factory. Today I'm going to be talking about fitting A9X or L34 front flares. Alright, so first of all, we have what we want to do to start with is we want to get the flare sitting in the position where we're happy with it. So what I did when I fitted this flare was I lined it up where I wanted it to go, and it's sort of a lot easier if you've got a second person to give you a hand. I was holding it exactly where I wanted it. I got a self-tapping screw, and then I self-tapped this very top one here. Then I just checked to make sure I was happy with it. I also had the front spoiler sort of just tacked in position, so I could, because these flares would fit with the front spoiler, I wanted everything to work together. After we put the first self-tapper in, then I'll put another self-tapper in, and another self-tapper in, just continually checking to make sure I'm happy with how it's sitting. I sort of lined it up with underneath the guard here, even though this will sometimes get cut out. It was sort of a bit of a guide for me, and the inside here, and then I also checked the other side too to make sure it was going to be sitting in the same sort of position. Once you've sort of got it fitted to where you want it to be, then that's when you can actually drill out these, but I actually found it easier to put this beading in next. So I'd take a screw out, put the beading in, put the screw back in, take it out until I've got the beading all in, and then I'll just take one screw out, drill it out to the right size. Now one other thing you can be helpful if you do get it in the wrong spot. If you're using self-tappers, they're only very small. You can just reposition it and then have another go at it. Yes, you've got a little hole there, but at least you don't have a big hole. Another issue that we did have at some point is someone else had tried to fit the flare in the position I wasn't happy with. So one of the bolt holes didn't quite sit, like it was sort of, it was a bit off to one side. And so what we did was we relied on all the holes, all the other holes sitting in the right position, and then we just elongated this one. So we didn't sort of locate anything, but it's still, the bolt still sat in there and still held it. Okay, so after we've got the beading in, then we'll drill with our, these were 8mm bolts, so we used an 8mm drill bit, drilled through there, and then bolted up our Allen key bolts. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.